Hi everybody, this is Albie from Pasadena, California. Today I want to share with you the reason for wealth. And, the reason for wealth is not like so many think, just to go out there and have a great time. I mean, obviously everyone loves to have a nice time and to do enjoyable things with money. But, you have to look at it from the big picture, right? So, I believe in God. I love God. I trust in God, and so I believe that God has made everybody in this world as a special human being, and God cares about everyone. And some people think to themselves, well, why does God allow cancer, and why does God allow murder, and why does God allow this? A lot of those questions come down to the fact that there's free will in this world. People have the choice to do right or wrong, to do good or to do evil. And if you do evil, unfortunately, it not only affects you, but it affects a lot of other people, and that's unfortunate because it makes our world a worse place to be in. But I mean, those are things that God has given us, is the ability to have free will and to be able to choose. And that's such a great gift because, you're not a slave, you're not a robot, you're not forced to serve God, to follow God, to be loving, to be kind. You have a choice. And God wants to know, who's on my side, who chooses, to live a life of love like who God is, right? And God is beautiful and amazing and loving, and all the things that that I think of, that I admire. And I don't see why anyone wouldn't want to be like God. But again, that's the choice that God gives each of us. So ultimately, you have to decide, and I believe that God cares about people, and but I also believe that evil is in this world, and that bad things happen. Bad things happen to good people. Bad things happen to bad people. So, so anyway, back to the subject here. Why the creation of wealth? And I don't believe in having a great time and then seeing my neighbor or my friend next to me having a terrible time and suffering. And so, it really makes sense, especially if you're looking down from God. I mean, if you're looking down from heaven and you see the world as it is, and you see somebody selfishly enjoying themselves, but not taking any time out of their day to make life a little bit better for someone else, I think that hurts God's feelings. I think that God says, hey, why can't you all love each other and try to help each other out here? It's not that God's against pleasure, right? But God cares about the whole deal here, and He wants us, out of our free will, to be like Him and go out of our way and do what we can to help others. And so that, I believe, is one of the big reasons that when we have wealth, it's not only for us, but it's for us to help everyone else. And I think that's the mind frame, or the mindset that God has, is that we love each other and help each other and include each other, and not just be greedy with our wealth. Right? Does that make sense? Okay. So I wanted to share that with you today because a lot of times people, they go after their dreams, but they don't care about the rest of humanity, and I think that's kind of a shame. So I think inside of our goal, it's really important to have a goal of what we like to do, what we want to do to not only help ourselves, but to help everyone as well. And I think that's really an important part of how you understand wealth and why you even go after wealth in the first place. Okay, so I hope that encourages you and helps you to have a good perspective on life and to ground your beliefs in something solid. Okay, honestly, there's a lot of Bible verses out there, and I could pull some verses out of the air and make a case for what I'm talking about. But I think it's pretty common sense here, this whole mindset, the whole viewpoint that I believe God has towards us and that we should have towards others. It's not really hard to figure out, but it is easy to, justify certain beliefs and to, justify certain angles and behind greed, and even religious angles that that make you go out of your way to become to not enjoy life, to become a martyr or whatever. Those things, God is not that. God is not a martyr, and at the same time, God doesn't, is not selfish and just goes out there and just ignores everyone. So you kind of have to have a balance between the two. God cares about people, but He also cares that you enjoy your life that He's given you as well, right? So I just thought I'd throw that in there just to give some balance to the whole thing, right? So with that, you have a great evening, and if you got good value from this video, then just like and subscribe. Really helps us out a lot, and we want to be here to help you out. So we're always looking for new people to join our team and to get the information that they need to learn how to make income online consistently. And it does take some skills to learn how to do that, to be able to create that consistent income from your home and be able to take your business anywhere in the world. And that's really exciting thing, that opportunity that we have, is to be able to do that. And I want to be able to help you to achieve your dreams as well. So feel free to connect with us, subscribe, and so we can actually share more videos with you in the future. So I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day. It's Albie. Bye-bye.